Hello, today we're going to prove that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So I started off by drawing the parallelogram first and labeling all the points. And we're going to prove this by using the statement reason chart. So first, our first statement is that just stating the parallelogram, which is parallelogram QRSP. And the reason is given in the statement itself. Next, we have RQ is parallel to PS and PQ is parallel to SR. So RQ is parallel to PS and PQ is parallel to SR. And the reason for this is the definition of a parallelogram. A parallelogram consists of two sets of parallel lines. Next we have angle RQS is congruent to angle PSQ. Angle RQS, this angle right here, is congruent to PSQ. So this is saying that these two angles are congruent. And this is through the alternate interior angle theorem. And number 4, we have QR is congruent to PS. QR is congruent to PS. And the reason is that opposite sides in a parallelogram are congruent, which is pretty much the definition of a parallelogram. Next, the next statement is triangle QMR is congruent to SMP triangle. So triangle QMR is congruent to triangle SMP. And the reason for this is through the angle side angle theorem. Number 6 says that QM is congruent to MS, so QM is congruent to MS. QS itself is its own segment, but since M is a bisector, it cuts it in half, so therefore QM and MS should be congruent or the same. And also PM, it's the same for that because PM, it says, is congruent to MR, and that's pretty much the same thing. And the reason for this is CPCTC. And that pretty much states that the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Number 7, our statement, M bisects QS and PR. The reason for this is the definition of segment bisectors. So it's saying that M bisects QS and PR. And therefore, we are done, and we just proved that the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Thank you.